What is up, folk? Welcome back to another episode of my Hungarian Let's Play. I say right out here at Eastern Siberia, where it says Hungary because of the obscure shape of our country. Lol. Hope everybody's doing well. And this episode, we're going to be fighting these little wars here, but more importantly, going in against Kilwa. And I'm actually going to begin with this stack. As we out-tech them, we should have stronger units, considerably stronger. However, I do want to send down reinforcements both to help with the war, but also stabilize West Africa as we just took some land. I also wanted to address, I saw in some of the comments, people talking about my air. My air sucks, basically, and it's not a good situation. But I am actually going to roll with it for now. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm just going to be taking the air because if I disinherit him, first of all, losing 50 prestige is not so nice. But more importantly, we might not have an heir, and both our ruler and our queen are elderly. Not a good situation. Let's get this game started. Yeah, so we're moving down to Kilwa. The plan, just to reiterate, is to declare on Kilwa, take a big chunk of land from him, and that's going to prevent him from guaranteeing Castile. I want to go straight in against Castile afterwards now that we have the Imperialism CB, which means we'll be fighting Castile in Portugal. We're going to annul Portugal's alliance with France so that France is going to be an easier war when we declare on him. And we're going to set Portugal up to be taken out in 2 wars. And then I'm hoping to take Castile out in one single war. He's under 100% war score cost, which means it should be technically doable to take him out in one war. It's just whether or not we will be over 100% overextension. If we are, it's not the end of the world. We'll go over 100% overextension for once. Still got to be cleaning up these rebels. And speaking of overextension, if I do actually piece these guys out, we will be over. So for that reason, we will not be piecing out. We'll just be sitting at war for now. With our war exhaustion doing pretty well, so that's okay. And we'll probably end up calculating the war score cost into the chunk that we take from Kilwa as well. Liberty Desire is looking pretty good, considering we're overextended. Let's automatically transport him. And life's good in the hood. Yeah, so still, guys, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit torn on my idea. I do think that offensive is the way to go. I think it's the way to go. I think that the discipline will help us, obviously, but moreover, the siege ability. The other thing that occurred to me, it took me a little while for my tiny little brain to register. These claims are obviously still good, but we're going to be able to use the Imperialism CB against France now, as we've finally gotten it, and that will allow me to well and truly, well, we can 100% him next war, is what I'm trying to say. Obviously. Everybody should expect that, but yeah, just I hadn't made that clear. Now that we have the Imperialism CB, our war against France will be a 100%, and we don't have to worry about the absolutism of our subjects, because we'll give them each a big section. So we can give Lorraine, Bar, Hainaut, Hainaut, Savoy, Catalonia, and even more if we wanted, make colonies, so that they can all core some of it up. And that may be after we do Scandinavia as well. I'm wondering maybe we should Holy War CB him, this guy. Let's just do Imperialism, it's okay. That may be, what was I saying? The one time we feed the Empire into France. If we do a big 100%, which I expect will be pretty big with Imperialism CB, Let's actually see how large he is total. So he's just over 4 wars total. That includes any land he has around the world. So we're taking about a quarter of his country. Yeah, that might be the one war we do. Then we go into Scandinavia as well. Same effect. And I might integrate the empire at that point. I don't know. I don't know it. I just don't know what happened there. I'm sure somebody can tell me. Well, we're going to be re-PUing Norway because we have the CB to do so. And the Empire can fight it out automatically for us. That the only issue there is that the integrating of the PU there will be put back 50 years, but we still have plenty of time to integrate him. No big deal. I wish that I was not so new by it and I actually understood why exactly that just happened. I'm sure it will be plain and simple and obvious once you point it out to me in the comments why we just lost our personal union over Norway. I mean, what are the reasons? Prestige relations. We had relations, huh? Little bit, Oh well. Okay. What tick is this guy at here? He's way behind us, so we should be able to take him out with no general there, no problem. I am a little bit worried about this stack here fighting Kilwa as we are outnumbered. Yeah, so Kilwa alone outnumbers us. Oh, jeez. Our actual... I didn't realize how bad our composition is. Okay, let's not mess this up, monk. Let's not mess this up. Let's retreat just a bit, get more infantry. Our composition's really quite garbage there. Not enough infantry. So let's sort that out really quickly because that one kill freaking stack will defeat us, let alone his ally. Preferably, let's not go full potato. Never go full potato. You can go semi-potato if you have, you know, an entire HRE backing you up. Sometimes you can go semi-potato, but never go full potato. Okay, looks like the HRE cleaned up the rebels for us, which is good. Are you not automatically transferring? What? Oh my god, it's sending the guys over from Asia, isn't it? The transport. It's sending this other fleet around. This game sometimes makes me sick. It makes me sick. Let's just go put this transport there, I suppose, as it's fairly close. Alright, there's actually no fort on his capital. Nice. So let's just make our way towards his capital with that one stack as I slowly bring reinforcements over. This guy's got no army, so he's dead, and this guy's about to get stack wiped, so he's dead. Good. Good. Gotta keep checking the Liberty's Eye tab, unfortunately. We're about to call some land up, which means we can peace out the dudes out east. Internal conflicts in Persia. Persia's as good as dead, I suppose. Some of our rebels walked into Persia and came back across the border, I think. Only got 2 loans remaining. Inflation's doing alright. Still at 3 stability. We could get some tax. Why not? Must be a lot. 15% tax must be a lot. And that helps us pay off our loans. Somebody commented, why am I not going over 100% overextension already if I'm trying to one-tag the world? And the main sort of response I have to that is that look at all these rebel factions. Like they will be, I think, as soon as you go over 100, it's either 50% or 100% times the size the rebel factions are, and it goes up at certain tiers. But I think it's 50% larger rebel factions, which is absolutely brutal. But yeah, with that in mind, I want to actually annex that full. I want to pay off my loans and be a total beast. We are going to be overextending over 100 in order to complete this game, but we must be a total beast. So we don't have truce with him, do we? Or do we? I don't think we have truce with Norway. So we can just gobble him up as soon as we finish this war. Which is Judd. It's very Judd. Damn, these high level forts, dude. Brutal. Let's put all of our cannons into the stack. That stack in Africa is not so large. Let's bring this down to deal with them as well. Relations are basically maxed with Bohemia. I'm wondering, could we force religion on Lubeck easily? Let me see. Maybe. Yep, probably. But let's max our relations out and then enforce religion on Lubeck. I really want to get the PU back over Norway, and it's not going to be done this episode, unfortunately, based on how long it can take to win wars like this and actually achieve things each episode. So that feels a little bit bad, man, but it will be fine. He's so small, it can be completely automatically done. The only reason we can't do it literally right now, he's about to be attacked by Scandinavia. Oh, that's really awkward. Scandinavia will not fully annex him, though. Even if he did fully annex him, it's not that big of a deal, guys. It's a very small personal union. I'm really not worried about that. But I am kind of flabbergasted. I didn't expect it. And I feel noob because of it. I'm sorry to say that we don't have much more army tradition than 40. And it might be worth taking, granting a general if we're going to go for offensive ideas next. But I do feel like I need another general. So let's do it. Hopefully is not too bad. Not too good either, by the looks of things. God dang it. This is so annoying trying to manually move this stuff. Because the automatic transport is not working very well at all. That's really going to motivate me to try and take like a path all the way to unify our country when we next fight the Ottomans. Our power projection is about to diminish below 100 shortly, guys. I did the math in between the episodes. We've got a modifier of plus 66 from our actions against the Ottomans when they were our rival. And it's beginning to diminish, unfortunately. It is unfortunate. Crap. Okay, here we go. So he's got a good general, man. A bloody good general. Yeah, you better back off. Sieging one fort at a time is pretty awkward, I must say. Try to keep the game unpaused. Ugh. He's outnumbers us so much, dude. So we gotta do what it takes. Thankfully, he's afraid of us. But let's try to hire some reinforcements. Every time a nation pops up on the map, we basically get notified. Seems to be dividing his troops up a little bit. So many of them, oh my goodness. We're still making a ton of money. I'm surprised how rich we are. It's crazy. Like, we are almost at our force limit, and a lot of them are mercenaries. I'm afraid he's going to take that colony from us. Shoot. Don't do it, you damn guy. That guy had a fair amount of money on him. Appreciate ya. Get wrecked. Alrighty, and these small amount of troops can be freed up soon. Once they sort of stabilize the region. Pay off one of our loans, only one remaining. If I could take this forward, it would give me so many more options of actually being able to move around. It's really awkward. It's size 6. I hope, thankfully, his capital doesn't have a fort on it, but apparently they're all size 6, which is pretty brutal. And that's part of the reason I want offensive, is the 10% sieging speed, because this is really obnoxious. We're suffering way too many casualties there from attrition. Just briefly looking at my army composition, which actually looks better on those. We got enough infantry. Yes. And we're going to be taking our tech for -10. There's that sweet, sweet admin efficiency. 10% admin efficiency. The other one's unlocked at 27, which is a ways away. Holy balls. He sieges that quickly, man. We need reinforcements. This is slow and painful, but there's just so much to manage at this stage of the game. It's going to take a while to get there. Are you serious? There's so many units here. Oh, goodness. Because our manpower is so low. That's over 23 units. That 7.9. Brutal. Oh, we got caught out of position. Alright. It's in the highlands. That's what I'm talking about. So much to manage. So I wonder if it will pull from here. Let's kind of assume that it is going to pull from there and go reinforce. I can cancel this. I'm going to take offensive and think about it again. It's getting -1 to rolls. Going to make it in 7 days. Alright. I'm worried about that, so I will actually detach. To just try to make sure it doesn't get insta-gimped. But I'm going to go try to take out his troops while they're in the mountains, in the hills, if he doesn't take it for 42%, which he probably will. Because that's what we get for having a level 2 fort. So we got lucky there. We got lucky one time. Definitely got reinforcements coming. We've also got the vassal swarm coming as well. I should be using my diplomat somewhere though. I must have like a colonial nation like Cuba who was not happy with us, but our relations actually maxed with him. How's New Hungary doing? Some rebels on you, eh? Oh man, Florida, it's massive, dude. Jeez. France is just placing all of his colonists into this region. Unfortunately, he claimed the bloody region before us. If you guys remember, it was barely before us. Which is, oh, our colonist has returned from that province. Just keep fleshing out the regions, I reckon. We don't have any real use for our colonists at the moment. Okay, thankfully our Hungarian troops are significantly more powerful. As long as our army composition isn't potatoes, we should be okay. Now let's get back on that and flood in the reinforcements slowly but surely. This is such a pain, man, having to fight Kilwa in the first place. The thing is, if we want a 100% Castile, which I plan to go straight into afterwards, we would have to deal with Kilwa either way. So, no! Damn it, our siege progress. I was trying to avoid that, but it looks like it happened anyway. Okay. And I can't pass this province. Arrgh. It's the pain. Oh, he cancelled? Good. Nice. Uh-oh. Let's do stability here. We'll use the Pope to... I really want to be at 3 stability though, because we're not stable with our religious unity and so on. But we will try to use the papacy to get that stability back. Man, guys, it's almost been the entire episode and we really haven't achieved much. Ugh, that's the nature of the late game. You guys are in here for the long haul with me, right, guys? Are we all on the same page? Do we all like EU4, guys? Sometimes I'm not sure we do. Sometimes I'm not sure we do. There's a long way to go. Oh wow, we can assault it. The walls have been breached. Let's just be patient though, it's at 0. We're not quite tough enough, I don't think, to just barrel roll our way through. Be interesting to see the final age, as I haven't actually played it myself. I think it is the age of revolutions, and my prediction is that being revolutionary, the target of a revolution, is one of the objectives. Yes, as you can see, we're at 99 power projection. Who's Portugal fighting? Bali. Some guy out here. Yep. Okay, I feel like we need to start another war, actually, quite frankly, because we're not going to be spending our admin that well. We could do Castile first. That's something we could do. This is an issue. That's going to be a long war until he just pieces out white pieces, basically. Shoot. So maybe Brunei. Maybe we should begin a colonial adventure into Brunei. No, but I think I'll think about it in between episodes. Anything out in Asia right now we can look is essentially... Yarkand is a subject of him, so it's all subjects of Ming. So our choices are India. Could go here where I actually have some troops. He's behind in tech. Let's quickly check. how strong he is. 31,000. Got some Prussians nearby. Got a stack going up here. Actually, a lot of the Empire nearby. But it's the same thing. It would take some time. But I think that's a good choice. We could go straight into him. We don't want to be finding anything too hardcore right now. Maybe Scandinavia. There's a lot of... Well, there's actually not. I was going to say there's a lot of Empire troops ready to go because it's near the Empire, but that's only one of his stacks. Okay, take out those two dudes. Give something to spend our admin on. And yeah, I think going into India is going to be a good move. Let's take out these rebels. Let's just do something. I don't want to be taking up for 5. This is a hard choice I actually have. Let me ask you guys. Give me your feedback. This is something that I've always struggled with. You could probably just do the math on it actually, but I'm not that mathy, I suppose. Is it smart to just check up for this even at like -5, just kind of relatively quickly because the admin efficiency is so valuable? My inclination is that it is smart to just kind of tick up. Like we will just take that tech when we can because of the admin efficiency, rather than take our time ticking up, spending our admin, because the spending the admin will be 10% less efficient. Surely just taking the admin efficiency is the way to go. But the issue is if we take this next tech, we're going to be quite far ahead on our admin, and boy, we better be ready to spend it. Like, none of this fighting wars which aren't quick and decisive. No way. We better be ready to spend our admin if we're going to conquer the world. Anyway, guys, let me know. Are we taking this admin efficiency sooner rather than later? And my position at the moment, my default position is yes, we're taking it ASAP. Because usually when I'm trying to core up land, if the tech is not increasing, I usually delay and delay and delay, obviously avoiding unbalanced research, and depending on what the tech actually gives you at what level. But I delay and delay and delay and go for -10 or even -11 if I can. That was predictable. Scandinavia's going in against Norway. This can all be fed to the Teutonic Order. It's always good to have a dude to core up your lands for free. Yeah, but I'm feeling pretty lame about how much we achieved this episode, guys. Maybe I should go for 1-hour episodes in the late game as this drones on and on. That's not a promise. Don't get on my back if it doesn't happen, but let me know. Place your votes now, as the late game is pretty tedious, guys. This series is gonna be really long. I was thinking we're getting nearer and nearer to the end of the game, but if we're like gonna fight like only a couple tiny wars and one half-assed slow war, yay, we can finally reach the capital. This series is gonna take some time for sure. For sure. Oh, I forgot I could add these, of course, which gives us the trading companies we need. So can any of these be converted? No, not for a little while. Aha, yes. Cool. But I was looking over these, like I said, and they just seem pretty bad to me. However, it does give us power projection. You actually get 3 power projection for each objective filled. So that will help us delay the... it will help us stall the decaying of our power projection by 3 years, essentially, as our modifier decays 1 each year. To help counteract that. Okay, a lot of our empire is now poised to do some action, like if we did want to go in against Scandinavia, could use the imperialism CB, and that might be the choice for next episode. God dang it. These dudes walking all over the show, these barbarians. I've got quite some troops there as well. If we do stabilize the region and I go in for India next episode, that's an option. Definitely have some options. Thankfully, this is not fortified, so hopefully you can take it out really quickly. Uh-oh. Well numbered, pretty hardcore there. It's not Holy War CB. Let's have a look. Our reinforcements are pretty close. I think we should play this safe. No, screw playing it safe. Let's see how we do. It's not Holy War CB. We could lose a battle. We've got the numbers to do the job either way. I'm worried that his ally is going to come in here and reinforce him. Yes. Get guarded, kill. Screw playing it safe when you're a tough guy. We're getting really close to paying off our last loan, guys, and then I'm also going to be focusing, probably doing even less next episode, lol, because I really want to kind of do some quick calculations on what is really going to be worth boosting our economy. Like anything like this 0.2 is going to be worth building, but I don't want to go too crazy on buildings because there's just not that much time remaining in the rest of the game for this to actually pay off. Some other things I definitely want to consider doing is investing in Navy. Quite a lot to do. And yeah, hope you guys don't get disencouraged. And aha, there, that's an easy water fight. Really easy water fight. I found it, guys. If I can just get more troops down here, enough troops, we could be fighting that war as well. Hey, kill war up there, that's good for us. Means less down here. Either way, guys, I'm going to be ending the episode here. We've got a lot to do. I actually want to do so much, but I'm feeling like we're doing so little in the... Holy balls. Holy balls, I didn't even see it. France has been PU'd by Portugal. What the actual holy balls. We need to... We can't do it. We need to annex Portugal, but it's too expensive. Holy balls. Huh. If we annexed Portugal, we would own France. Huh. It's impossible. His truce with Portugal comes up 2 years, in 2 years' time. Huh. France is PU'd by Portugal. How strange. Probably not going to be able to make anything happen from that, but I'll tell you what. I think it's been that way for quite some time, hasn't it? Quite some time. Interesting. Yeah. I'm a little bit lost for words, guys. I want to kill Portugal so badly and get all of France, but I just don't think it's doable. Huh. looks like we're going to be fighting France either way when we go for Castile. So that's awkward. I think, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to exploit that. But what I am going to do is improve relationship with Portugal, annul his alliance with Castile, and that's going to make the war with Castile extremely easy and doable. I'm worried about this, though. The fact that he's at war with Brunei, we might have to go fight Brunei as well. A lot to do. Hope you guys are enjoying it either way. Sorry that we didn't achieve that much this episode, and I'll try to achieve more, and that's going to mean that I'm going to try to be vigilant and keep the game not paused so aggressively and for so long each episode. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy what we do each episode, the little bits here and there, and thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. We lost Portugal this episode, which feels bad, man. But he basically had no development worth, not that big of a deal at all. And I'll see you next time in the next episode. Thanks for watching.